Hello, I am the Beige button masher, and I am going to replace Tommy Tuchel with a almost Moneyball Lite system. I'm going to lose all control of team selections, squad selections for the next Euros and World Cup, selecting players solely on their average rating. That could mean that Harry Kane misses out for some striker in League 2, but we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we'll bring it home with the Three Lions. So without further ado, let's jump into our first squad selection, ready for the game against Malta. Okay, so as you can see, we're at the squad selection screen, and we are going to be playing a 4-2-4 formation. So the players we pick are going to still pick the formation. If our 6 highest average ratings are all goalkeepers, I'm not going to pick 6 goalkeepers. I'm still going to pick players to fit this formation. So we'll have the 3 goalkeepers. We'll probably then go for 2 of each position. And then probably an extra midfielder and defender in there, just who can play hopefully who can be versatile. But let's get into our squad selection. So we'll have a look at the national pool. And we'll filter our first position as a goalkeeper. We want to change this to club selection. Who has been the best so far? So we've got Ted Kurd. I've never heard of him. He's at #United on loan from Chelsea. So Ted Kurd, you're going to get your first national team call up, along with Dean Henderson and Alex Kovacevic. Where does Alex Kovacevic play? Boreham Wood. Oh, he is going to be a phenomenal backup. I'll be honest, I think it's looking likely that Dean Henderson's probably going to get the start here. Let's call him up just now. Right, let's then go to right back. Oh, not defensive midfield. So right back, we're looking at bringing in Kyle Walker and Kieran Trippier. Left back will be Ryan Giles and Leif Davis, 2 championship stalwarts. Okay, centre back. We're going to go for 4 centre backs, I think. Or initially we're going to go for 4 centre backs. So now this is where it gets interesting. I'm classing Declan Rice as a centre midfielder, so I'm not going to pick Declan Rice or Reece James as centre backs. Or do we go down that path? What should we do? Yeah, let's pick let's go Harry Clark. Reece James can come in as a centre-back because he didn't make it as a right-back. But Declan Rice will be in the centre midfield pack. Callum Doyle. And Lewis Dunk, God help us. Okay, down to centre midfield. So, unbelievably, the centre midfielders we're going to be going for are Tom Davis. He's only had 1 game, but it was a very good game. Emile Smith-Rowe, Phil Foden, and Matt O'Reilly. Oh, he's not actually representing the country at the moment. Where's he from? Let's ask Matt O'Reilly. Oh, what have I done? I'm terrible at this. Club selection. Let's ask Matt O'Reilly to play for us. Oh no, he's okay now. Call up to England squad. So now we know that Declan Rice wasn't in the top 4 for centre midfielders. We're going to go back and add him as one of our centre-back options instead, as the top-rated centre-back currently. Lewis Dunk will unfortunately be dropped out. Oh, shame. Okay. Then we want to go to our left-sided attacking midfield players. So we're going to have Bukayo Saka and Reece Nelson. Okay. And our right-sided players is probably going to be Bukayo Saka again. Of course it is. Our top 4 right-sided midfielders are already in the squad. So we will add Jack Grealish. And now Saka can play on the right wing and is predominantly right-sided, as is Reece Nelson, whereas Jack Grealish is predominantly left-sided. So I'm actually going to change this back to the left side and bring in our next best left midfielder at 7.9 in Marcus Rashford. We're then going to jump to our strikers. Hopefully Harry Kane is near the top of the list. He is. Perfect. So we're going to add Harry Kane. He's going to be banished to obscurity, never to be seen again. Removed from national pool. I don't want to see your name on my list. Chuba Akpom. How many players have we got in here now? So you need... We're going to go with 4 strikers. So it's going to be Chuba Akpom. He's unwilling to consider switching to represent England. He only just recently decided to play for Nigeria. Well, sod you then, Chuba Akpom. Okay, so Danny Namaso. I've never heard of him. But he's doing alright for Porto. Is he really a striker though? He is. He can play up front. Oh, he keeps reverting back. That's so irritating. Okay, so Danny Namaso. You are asked to represent nation. Let's go and... He's accepted. Perfect. Not squad planner. Club selection. Danny, come and have a game, son. And then you're going to be alongside Adam Armstrong and Callum Wilson. So, how are we looking currently? So, we've currently got all 23 players. I'm not sure how, because I've only picked 20 there. Oh, and 3 goalkeepers. So, we've got 2 for every position. I'm not sure why Adam Armstrong is classed as a winger or as a midfielder. He's more of a striker, in my opinion. He's terrible at West Brom, but he is a striker. So let's confirm that squad. It's probably the most outlandish England squad anyone's ever done on Football Manager. Let's have a look at the players who are missing out of this squad then. So if we reset all of the positions and see if we can do it by reports, probably the best way to look. Ability at the top. So, but Harry Kane's in the squad, isn't he? Yes. Filter out any of them. I'm not sure how we're going to show this. General info. There we go. So, if we go by transfer value, so we've got no room for Jude Bellingham, John Stones, Raheem Sterling, Anthony Gordon, Cole Palmer. Trent has missed out, as has Luke Shaw, Mason Mount, Curtis Jones. Plenty of big names not making my first squad. But hopefully it shouldn't matter too much as we're playing Malta, who are terrible. So what we'll do is we'll jump forward to the Malta game. Okay, now welcome back. And as you can see, we have selected our lineup for the Malta game away at Malta. It's quite a weak team using the average ratings early on. We've not got a great sample size, but it shouldn't matter too much considering the opposition. So as you can see in goal, we've got Dean Henderson with a back 4 of Kyle Walker, Reece James, Declan Rice and Leif Davis. See, Declan Rice and Reece James aren't really centre-backs, but they are the highest rated players who could play centre-back early on in this season. In midfield, you've got Tom Davis, who hopefully given a few more in the next set of games in a month or so, won't be in the team. With Foden alongside him. I'd normally have him as a deep-lying playmaker, but given the opposition, I don't feel that we really need 2 players deep-lying. We've then got Saka on the right wing, Grealish on the left, with Harry Kane and Callum Wilson up top. To be honest, it shouldn't really matter which system or lineup we play. We should have way too much for Malta. But let's get into it. Oh, set-piece routines. Let's just go with that. Oh no, not that. Balanced, near post, balanced, in-swinger. We'll set. Remember, someone reminded me to set that up at the start of the next match before we do the next round of fixtures. I'm not doing it now. Okay, so go to match. Let's see how we get on. Dressing room. We're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're in left, no doubt as to why. That's boring. We're favourites here. I want us to play like it. No, I don't do team talks. Foden out wide to Walker. He's going to make a lovely run. Play it through. Or straight in the box for Wilson. Is it going to be 1-0 already? No. We've got a corner. Right, not even a minute gone. Let's get a goal on board. Really ease the pressure. Ease the concern of an upset. And Azzopardi holds onto the ball. It should be quite a comfortable win, this, really. Should be able to just sort of sit back, relax, and watch the goals come in. A bit like Wales versus England last night. Comfortable when a small country plays England. 1-0. Lovely ball and lovely run by Foden to set up Callum Wilson for his goal. We don't need to see replays for this game. Like I said, during the big tournaments, we'll keep the replays on. 2-0 already, 3 minutes gone. Reece James with a goal. See, this is why you play him as centre-back, because he's a big towering header. Lovely finish. Another corner, 5 minutes. Oh, he's hit the post this time. Out to Davis. Oh, that's the end of that one. I think we can assume this is going to be fairly straightforward. Foden's carrying the ball lovely. Have a shot. Shoot. Oh, why are you passing there? It's going to be bound to be offside. Just shoot, Jack, man. Yeah, it's offside. We know it's offside. Skip. We knew it was miles offside. Quite disappointing they've had a shot already. I'd expect sort of a performance with Malta not really touching the ball or shooting or doing anything. 16,000 attendance is impressive though. I wouldn't expect that from a small country like Malta. And they probably all turned up expecting to see the big stars in Jude Bellingham, Cole Palmer, all to turn up, and neither of them have been brought with us. Is this going to be offside again? It didn't tell me, but by the looks of it with the replay going on, it's not. I think if he can keep his form up, Wilson could be a sneakily good player to have in this team. He always seems to score goals. Everyone's playing really well, except for Jack Grealish, which surprises me. I am tempted to make 5 subs at half time, rest the legs ready for, the big match against South Africa in a friendly. Just to sort of get some minutes and maybe some appearances, maybe bring some of the players who've not played yet in to get their first England cap and sort of lock them down so they can't represent anyone else. Not that there's anyone there that necessarily needs locking down, they're all crap on the bench really. So there's hat-trick already. 36 minutes gone. Is this one going to stand? No, that one's disallowed as well. We don't need to see that again. In fact, let's turn replays off for this match. We don't need to see a replay. So Callum Wilson's not only on for a hat-trick, but on for a hat-trick of disallowed goals. He could be on 4 already in the first half. Leif Davis is someone that, personally, I've called for an England cap in real life. I think he's a top left-back. Obviously, he was unfortunately relegated with Ipswich, so it's probably going to mean the end of his chances. But before Lewis Skelly really emerged as England's left-back, I was calling for Leif Davis, rather than playing a right-back at left-back in Trippier last year. But he never seemed to get the nod. But I said, now that we've got Lewis Skelly coming through, I can't see that really changing. Kane to Grealish, lovely through ball, and Kane with his first of the game, which is surprising when it's 5-0 already at half time for Kane not to have scored yet. We want 10. We want 10. This is gonna do our goal difference the world of good. I tell you what, you haven't seen free-flowing football like this under Southgate. 6-0. Those England fans in Malta are going to get giddy seeing these many goals. Right, dressing room. Yeah, we're very happy with that. All good. Let's get back out there. Nothing needs to change. We'll give these lot 20 more minutes. And on the trusted 70-minute mark, we'll make some changes. Okay, Davis out wide. Into Foden, who plays a terrible ball forward for Grealish. Don't let them score. Come on. We win this ball back now. Why have they even got a highlight? It's Malta. There we go. Looked like a foul to me, but we'll take it. Saka. Oh. Come on, boys. I want 10 goals here. It's a thoroughly convincing win so far. Right, let's make 2 changes now, and we'll make 3 at 70 minutes. Who do we want to bring on? I think Reece Nelson can have a game. Callum Doyle for Decky Rice. Should we have a look at Danny Namasso up top for Callum Wilson? And I reckon Emile Smith-Rowe for Foden as well. And then we've done 4 though. I said we'd do 2. I got a bit excited and carried away. I don't know if you could tell by my voice how excited I wasn't making subs then. Oh, that would have been a perfect impact. The question is, who are we going to make for our 5th change? Give someone a debut, ideally. Harry Kane again. Is this one going to be called off? Surely not. 3rd goal disallowed. No, and it's a goal. Managed to close the gap on Italy, although I'm not... With 2nd qualifying, it sort of takes out the jeopardy of qualifying a little bit when you manage in a team like England. You can afford to lose a game and still get through. Which, of course, obviously in real life England have lost before we started here against Italy. But hopefully we can still turn it around. I can't see Italy losing to anyone, so we're going to have to beat Italy and hopefully go above them on goal difference. Walker's tired, so let's bring on a right back. Who have we got on the bench? Trippier or Harry Clark. Should we play Harry Clark at right back? Seems bold, doesn't it? But yeah, let's do it. We know what Trippier's like. Let's give Harry Clark a debut at right back. And it's a goal for Reece Nelson on his debut. I tell you what, doing this Moneyball Lite might work. Oh, this might be the way. Get Tuchel on the phone. Let him know. He wants to look at all the average ratings on who scored and pick his team that way. Doesn't matter where they play or who they play for. I've got Boreham Wood's goalkeeper, for Christ's sake. This is the way to go. None of this tactical fancy nonsense. It's all about average ratings and stats. Jack Grealish finally getting on the scorecard. Will we make it 10? I'm half tempted to go to attacking just to try and really force the issue of the 10th goal. Should we do it? Let's go attacking. We want a 10th goal here. No, don't concede though. There we go. Well, slide him through, Kane. Slide him through. I want Namasso to score. Ah, Nelson does it on his own. And there's the 10th goal. We'll drop back down to positive now. We don't want to be overly rude, but 10 goals is a nice thing. It's a nice amount to get. What's going on here? Okay. Quietly, Tom Davis has gone about having a nice game. I can't imagine he's had much to do. He's gone about his business nicely. How many subs can you make in qualifying? Is it just the 5? Could I bring Armstrong for Kane? No, it is just the 5. Okay, let's just see this out for the last 10 minutes. Nothing going on. Perfect. 2 minutes of stoppage time. It's like the ref feels sorry for them. Okay, into the dressing room. So, that was as comprehensive as it gets. 10-0 for the first game. I wonder if that's the biggest win by an England manager in their opening match. It can't be many that have won more than that. But it's a good win, keeps us second, keeps a small gap over Ukraine and brings us closer to Italy. It also bridges the gap on the goal difference to them as well. So let's get going through this. So where are we going to come back for next? So I would say probably the Italy and North Macedonia games. We'll probably do both of those in the next episode. So if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all of that jazz. But if you don't worry about it. I'll still be here, probably losing by that point. And we'll see you on the next episode.